First of all, what you're going to need in this lesson is you're going to need a 2x4, actually going to need two of them. The first one we're going to put directly in front of us, just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Pete to come up here, and what you need to do is you need to ask somebody, either a family member or a friend, to come up here with you. What we do is we place the 2x4 in front of us, and when we do that, we get set up in our posture, and then we're going to take the ball, put it in our right eye with our right hand, and we're going to drop the ball. Then your friend is going to come in, and he's going to put the ball back exactly where it dropped. Then we're going to come in with our left hand. We're going to come in with our left hand, drop it from our left eye, hit the ball. Now what you need your friend to do is mark on the board where that ball dropped at. So what Pete's going to do is he's going to mark on the board where the ball dropped at, and then what he's going to do is he's going to mark where my feet were. So now that my feet are marked and the ball is marked, what you'll be able to see, thank you, Pete, what you'll be able to see is that when I hold the 2x4 and I turn it like this towards the camera or towards your living room, what you'll be able to see here is that my right foot, this is the mark for my right foot, this is the mark for my left foot, and this is the mark for my ball position. Okay, so what we do now is we put the one, and you can see here too, I've got a putting green that I've gotten from like Walmart or something like that, but they're relatively inexpensive. So what you want to do is you want to put the 2x4 that you have your marks on the side closer to you. You want to put the other 2x4 on the opposite side. What we want to do now is we want to take a golf ball, we want to place it on the spot that we have marked for where the ball goes. Then we want to put our feet on the spot that we have marked for our feet. Then what we want to do is we want to get set up to the golf ball, good posture, weight left. Now in this drill, we only want to use our left hand. So we press forward with the left till the grip of the club hits the left arm. So we go here, we make a stroke. The ball goes in. Again, we get set up to the golf ball. Great posture. Get down, eyes are over the ball, left hand, press forward, shoulders, make the stroke. We want to do that drill 50 times. Then after we do that 50 times with the left hand, we want to move the boards back a little bit. The preference is going to be up to you, because remember, the more that we practice making the ball go in the hole, the better our confidence gets. And if our confidence gets good, that's a big part in the equation to putting. This time, as we move the 2x4s back, now instead of using our left hand, we're set up in good posture, we're going to use our right. So we're going to press forward, then we're going to use our shoulders, and we're going to go back and through. Again, we want to do this drill 50 times as well. Again, we set the ball where it's supposed to be placed on with the 2x4. We put our feet in the same spot. We want to use our right hand, heads down, come through, shoulders. The ball's going to go in every single time. The next one we want to do is we want to move back again. Now, we're going to use both hands this time. We're going to mark the ball. Now again, we want to check that our distance is pretty good here. We don't want it to get a little wide, because in between here is representing the path of the club. And what we're going to do on this one, we're going to use both hands. I'm going to make sure this is right. And that's the way you want to do. See how I'm just making sure that I've got room for my putter to get through here freely. On this one, all we want to do is get set up. Eyes are over the ball. That should be right there. Eyes are over the ball. I get set up. Press forward, back, and through. That's all we want to do. The head's going to stay down. All you really want to do is listen for it to go into the hole, because that's exactly where it's going to go. All we want to do is we get set up. Ball position's good. We want to stay down. Make a stroke. We want to go forward, back, through. That's all we want to do every single time. Now, we want to do 75 of those, okay? Now what we want to do, we don't want to move the boards back anymore, but what we want to do is we want to move the ball to the back of the boards, okay? We want to have maybe about 2 inches this way, put the ball down, right there. So we've got 2 inches here. Now what we're concerned about, on this one we want to get set up. We're not using the marks on the board anymore, but we're using the boards for this one. We want to do this one 75 times as well. We get set up, down. What we want to do here is we're going to go back this way, okay? We want to go forward, back, and through. And when we go through this time, we don't want to hit the boards, okay? So all we're going to do, we get set up. We're using both hands. The ball keeps moving. Sorry about that. We get set up, we use both hands, heads down, we keep our head down, back, and through. And every single time it's going to come right down the line. Now, again, I'll do it one more time. We get set up. Again, we're not using it, we're only using the boards as the path of the club. We get set up, head down, weight on the left, press forward, back, and through. And every single time it's going to go in, okay? Now what happens is here, is that if I do it wrong, what happens is if I get here, and I come here and I hit the board, then I know that, of course, we're doing it wrong. The object of this drill is just to make sure that the path of the putter is truly working this way. And the only way this can happen, okay, is if my shoulders are going this way. If I go like this, if I go like this, if I move any way like this instead of under like this, the drill's not going to work. So again, last time, I'll get the board set up correct. There we go. Double check myself here real quick. And what I'm going to do, and that's just by tapping it, just like that, from the insides, I'll be able to get it to where the putter's going to fit through there. I just want to get set up. Eyes over the golf ball, weight left, head down, hands forward, back, and through. And it's going to go in every single time. All right?